Well, hello. It is time for eSenior GT3 World Championships again, and it is here. I am here, Mike Molesky. Hey, wonderful to see you guys again. It is GT3 sprints today, and we are at HUNGARORING race number 7, getting to the end of the season. We haven't really talked about the new season yet, Jeremy and company. We have to get going with the new season. Maybe people can put up some suggestions as to what to do. Anyway, so GT3 sprint. Let's get right to the standings. Hang on here. Let me figure out what to do in terms of the screen. And there we go. We need to turn that on. There. We are, the standings are quite spread out. Unless there's some dramatic things happening in the next 2 races. We've got Lee Smart with 327 in first place, so he's got a commanding lead, 24 points over Stuart Packham. Let's see, Smart is racing today. Stuart is not on the track right now, so he's not going to help. In third place is Mircea Paunov in the big Ferrari, 263. So he's got some, he may, if he gets a good standing here today, could jump into second place. In fourth, Laura Roulette. Oh, somebody just joined here. Who joined? I'm just looking on the track. Laura Roulette is racing today, so he could make some headway. No, not really. 13 points, whatever. Laszlo Nemeth, as Laszlo is racing, he is not that far behind Laurent. But anyway, they're pretty spread out here. Sylvain and Laszlo are battling it out. Is Sylvain on here today? Sylvain is here today. And so, big news. Interview with Sylvain this week, Thursday, next week. We will be doing a live interview with Sylvain in French. So the Francophones can listen on their native language. You'll have to wait in YouTube till I get a translation on what do they call it when they put it on the bottom of the board, my screen, or bottom of the screen. I have to get YouTube Translate to put subtitles. That's what I'm looking for. Subtitles there. So you have to wait a little bit for that. But anyway, so that's the big news. Let's get rid of this. Put my face back up there. Whoop, that's not what I want. And so, so that's big news. We're going to do some Sylvain. I got to get up early in the morning. Sylvain is from Belgium, and he is a big YouTube streamer. So we had a great talk with him. I think it'd be fun for me to do it in French. I haven't talked French in a long time. So what else can I tell you? I am still stuck with using ACC's broadcasting towers. I have not figured out how to get that frickin' ACC TV to work properly. Krista is going to have to help me there. So something changed in the settings. We are a couple of minutes away from quali. So I'm just going to stay here for now. Yeah, so 2 races left. Classic last race is Bathurst on the hill. That should be fun. And in some of the other leagues, the standings are a little bit closer. Not the other league, the Saturday race. Big news again. Friday night North American time, I will be posting a live stream of Le Mans Ultimate. I purchased Le Mans Ultimate for the outrageous price of about $100 Canadian with all the DLCs. And I'm not ready to race yet. That's for frickin' sure in those fancy hyper cars. So I am going to try streaming the race on Friday. So join us at the usual time, 2 p.m. Eastern North American time. We'll be trying to stream that. I'm hoping that it will work. Looks like it should work. So that should be fun. It's a pretty neat game. What else is going on? Big hockey game on right now. Canadian hockey against Finland. It's going to determine whether or not we have a rematch between the US of A and Canada for the Championship in the Four Nations Cup tournament with the professional players playing. And if you watched the game against Canada and US, there were 3 fights within the first 9 seconds of the game. That is a record, world record, for how many fights in a game that fast. So there's something going on there we don't know about, something in the back scenes, because those guys all know each other. They all play on different NHL teams, and it was pretty funny to see that happening right away. Serious fights too. I guess they were going to show that this is not a friendly little match all-star game. That was part of the issue, was whether the players would take it seriously, and obviously they are taking it seriously. We are just about ready to get qualifications started. And I'm just going to wait for the server to kick over, and then we'll jump in. We'll jump in with the first guy out. There we go. The server has just flicked over, so let's move that over and get the game audio on. That should be good. On the stream, who are we got? Oh, we got lots of people. Stuart, how are you? Send me the password. I'm not sure what the password is, to be honest. Unfortunately, I did not listen to the pre-race meeting, so I can't help you there. Geez, that would be a shame, Stuart, if you don't get in. There we go. Here we go. We are on board with. Let's go into number 172. Who is that? That is Lee Smart is the first one out. And I'm going to change the screen here to see his settings. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how I get the... Oh, I know how to do it. I think I know how to do it. Hold on. There, we can see his HUD there. We've got a few other things on the screen there, but let's just see what he's doing in terms of his throttle and his shifting. So Lee Smart out there first. We'll just follow him around for the first lap while people are getting their hot laps on. And then I'll switch back to the tower. Yeah, somebody, I don't mind. I forgot to tape the game against Finland, so if somebody wants to tell me what the score is, that would be great. Big game for the US of A. They're going to be playing Sweden later tonight. So that's the big game to determine whether or not... Well, Canada has to win, I think. And that'll set up a rematch for US and Canada, I think, on Thursday or Wednesday night. Here is Lee going through Hungaroring. As I haven't been on a track yet this week, because I've been practicing with Le Mans Ultimate, so that was pretty... Oh, it's a crazy game. Easier to lock up the wheel, so that's what I got to get going. I'm not even going to race for a little while till I'd be a menace on the track if I tried. Oh yeah, this is. I don't remember what Hungaroring is like. It's one of my favorite tracks. This is always a fun track. Lots of interesting corners. So this is a hot lap. Maybe I'll get out of this now, and I'll get out of this. Get on to the right HUD. Let's see here. Right. I'm trying to get there. We go. That is the tower. So let's just change it to overall. Okay, so we should be getting some lap times here. I'm trying to remember to take a screenshot here of lap times and broadcast to put it on the stream so that. Oh, Canada 3, Finland 0. Yeah, baby. I think US beat Canada 6 or Finland 6-1, so that sometimes comes into it. I didn't know what was the Sweden score against Finland. That determines ties are broken by goals against and for and stuff like that. Here comes the first time. I don't think Lee should have the first time up there. Who am I with here? I am in Lee. No, I'm in Terry's car. What am I talking about here? What is that? Whoop, sorry. Hit the wrong button. I'm with Terry here. There's Lee. I think Lee's going to put up the first time. We were watching Terry. Sorry, guys. Lee Smart is racing for the Jordan team. Not quite sure why that is. That is what he's got as his team name. Lee should be setting the first. Oh, he did not set. Oh, here he comes. He's coming around the first time. Am I not getting any times here yet? I just hit a couple of buttons here. I think I got the wrong thing, and we've got some times up here. There we go. We do have some times. Okay, Laszlo's got the best time. Lee didn't get a first lap time. So Laszlo, Sylvain, and Trowbridge is the podium so far. 144.8. 144.8. Sylvain's not far behind, but I have a feeling that's going to be the last. Oh, Stewart got into the stream. He was looking for the password there. He got in finally. It's good. Oh, Lee Footon, the best time. Lee, I had the right guy there. Hello, Lee. Time almost a second better than Laszlo. Told you that wouldn't stand. Excuse me. Noel is on the chat. I have a feeling, if I'm not mistaken, that's a lady, and that is somebody's wife. Is that true, Noel? I keep forgetting who you're associated with. So we got 10 racers today. We're still on with Lee. I can't tell who's got. Oh, maybe I can tell here. Hold on. I think Stewart has got a better lap going by 0.2. It's not going to get him anywhere. Let me get on with Stewart though. But Merche's also got a good time going. Let's get on with Merche here. He's got a good time going. He's up a half a second. Where is that going to put him? Oh, might put him into fourth. How is Sylvain doing? Sylvain is not beating his time. And Stewart's just a little bit better. Where is Stewart in his lap? Well, let's just hang on with Stewart. He could jump into second, but I think he just lost his advantage. Merche is still up on his time, although he lost a little bit of it. He's coming around. He's up 0.3, 0.2. That is not going to get him a spot, though. Let's just stick with Merche until the end here. And let's get a different view. Love the way these cameras are so close. So Merche, he did improve a little bit, but everybody, oh, there he goes, in fourth place, still in fourth place. Sylvain is off. What happened to Sylvain? He's going to change something on his setup. Laurent Roulette is up 0.6, so that should get him, well, he's got early in his lap yet. Kevin Torrance is up a little bit. Just see here, we've got halfway through. We've got Lee Smarts going back to the pits. I think these guys are working on some setups. There's a different livery. I'm hoping I got everybody's liveries today. I updated yesterday on the weekend, actually. Saturday, or the Saturday race. What else is going on the stream, guys? What else is going on the stream? We've got how many people watching? 5. That's not bad. That's not bad. Laurent is up 0.4, so that will definitely get him. That's going to get him into almost the podium, I would think. 0.4. You guys can do the math. That should get him. I might even get him in third place. Just watch him. Here he comes around the corner. Last corner. No, penultimate corner. Here's the last corner. That Ferrari, interesting color, not red. I mean, you can't see a Ferrari and not red. Here he goes. What's he going to get? What's he going to get? Boom! Told you. Third place. My math skills are still there. I'm glad I can see. I can see on ACC TV how they're doing with respect to their best laps. So that helps me a little bit. Helps you. A couple of new people. Roberto Urbano. Good day, good day, good day, Mr. Urbando. Yeah, you hoser. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm a hoser, all right. I'm a Canadian through and through. I've had beers in the wintertime in front of a fire just like you see on TV. All right, who is up? Who is up? Laurent's up again, but let's find somebody else. There is Mr. Banks. He just jumped up a little bit. 0.2. Is he going to jump up? You could get into 7th. Nope. Did not make it. Jeremy is out there. Jeremy hasn't been practicing much, I don't think. He's low down on the totem pole there right now. Been so busy. Laszlo, there's Laszlo. He's going to put in a nice time. He jumped into 3rd place, right ahead of Laurent by just a little bit. 10th of a second. We caught that just in time. Who else is? Everybody else is on track. Everybody's on track right now except for Kevin. And who haven't we looked at? We haven't looked at Sylvain. There's Sylvain. I don't mind having the track map up here during quali because you can kind of see where everybody is. Ooh, Sylvain is just flying. Let's take a look at his cockpit. Just flying. Is he up there? He's not improving much. It might be his out lap. But he is flying around. Sylvain, Sylvain, Sylvain. I'm anxious to talk to you on Thursday. Hello, Willie. Yeah, you'll have to drop in on Thursday or Friday at this time if I get the Le Mans Ultimate Race streamed. That should be fun to watch. All right, who is helping? Oh, Jeremy. Oh, he took me to heart. Jeremy, let's get on board with Jeremy. He is improving big time, 0.6. That should jump him up into probably 6th place at least. Boom, 7th. Caught that just in time. He took me to heart. Took me to heart. How much we got? 3 minutes left in quali. These times are 1:45. We got at least 3 or 4 laps to go. Jeremy is packing it in. Banks is improving slightly. Everybody else, Laurent Roulette is on an out lap. Let's go back to Laurent. Well, you know what? Nobody's improving right. Let's just find somebody we haven't seen. There's Laszlo. We haven't seen Laszlo yet. Oh, you're back to work tomorrow. Does that mean you're going to be around for Friday? Yeah, I like the Ultimate's fun with those hypercars, but I'm locking up the brakes too much. I got to figure out what that's all about. Just really had only about 5 or 10 minutes on track. I've been fooling around with setups. Ooh, almost went off there. Who are we watching again? We are watching Laszlo. Laszlo is not improving. Nobody right now is improving their times. Oh, Laszlo just jumped up by 1/10 of a second. That's not going to get him anywhere. So no, we got an interesting leaderboard there. Top 6 guys within a second of each other. Terry Trowbridge, he's on a hot lap. Just started his lap. He's up a half a second already. So there was something going on there before in his previous laps, obviously. Let's see what the better camera angle is here. This is TV2. Yeah, I've been playing around with settings for between triples and single screens. I finally had to end up purchasing something called, let me think about what it's called here. Give me 1 second to tell you what it's called. It is called Display Fusion. Cost me $50 frickin' dollars. What it does though is it saves all your settings, so I can flip now between triple screens and single screens a lot easier. All right, where are we here? Why did the sound all of a sudden? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, switching between triples and singles is a real pain, but hopefully my system is going to hang together here. Is Strobridge going to increase his times? I wasn't looking to see. No, not really. This is his last lap. And he is hanging in. Let's see, Stewart. Stewart is improving by 0.2 of a second. That is going to, oh, that could get him on the podium. Where is he? Oh, just coming around, just coming around. He's up by 3. What a go, Stewart. Got a late start there because he didn't have the password. Here he comes. I think he's going to get 3rd at least, maybe 2nd. 3rd place for Stewart. And now back to Terry. Terry's improving by not much. Oh, he's got a long way to go yet. And Sylvain is improving by 0.2 of a second. He's coming around. Is he going to make it happen and get pole? But he's on the front row. That's all he needs. Stewart's still out there, not improving, so this could be it. That is his time. Boom, improved. That's his last lap. There's a little checkered flag on the tower. That is his last lap, but he's improved, so he's solidified, I guess, his 2nd place. Stewart is not improving right now. Terry's up by 0.4 of a second. He had a great start, so he's kept that going. 0.4 of a second will get him up above Jeremy. And let's see if he can hang that in. That's the last guy we've got. There he is, coming in to the last corner. So he should jump up by, where is he now? Has he got? Yeah, he should jump ahead of Jeremy with that one. Boom, there he goes. That is our leaderboard, I think. Everybody else is not improving right now. So that's our leaderboard. Lee Smart, Sylvain Dessau, Stuart Packham, Laszlo Nemeth. We'll go through the whole track walk just about this later. All right, let's just get back to some interesting screens here. You can look at me for a little bit if you want. Hello, hello, hello. The shoulder is improving a little bit. Just a little medical update. Improving quite a bit. Not ready yet for prime time. I got to talk to my physiotherapist on a Zoom call from Canada next week, and I'll see if I can resume. I won't be racing, I don't think, because it's pretty sore, but I can resume some other stuff. Still racing one-handed. What else can we talk about, guys? How many of you guys on the stream have Ultimate Le Mans? Who was it that said he had Ultimate? Willie likes Ultimate. Willie, do you race with the eSeniors guys on Thursday yet? So again, it's Thursday at the regular time. The way that works is, I believe I got to update myself. The server does not stay on all week. It only activates just shortly before the race time, so you have to practice offline. But I think I asked somebody, just quite a few guys. So no, not racing with live people yet. A ranked race. What do you mean by the ranked races? Is that the ones AI-ish? Yeah, Friday for LMU. Yeah, did I say Saturday again? Yeah, Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern time, same time as we play here. Well, let's see if I can find the track walk. And grid walk. What do I have to do for that? Oh no, grid walk. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do. Just bear with me here till I find it. There we go. Track walk is right there. Let's see if that goes over. And get rid of my face. There is our track walk. All right, Kyalami. Oop, it still didn't get rid of me. There it goes. Here we go for the track walk. Kyalami doesn't have all the corners there. Crawthorne and Barbecue. Coming along, right-hander, Sunset. Then the Clubhouse and the S's. Oh, I got Kyalami up there. Well, we don't want to look at Kyalami. All right, that's a pain in the neck. Sorry, guys. That sounded like it was... All right, well, let's go on to the grid right away here. Let's do a track walk. I got to set this thing to go. And let's do a track walk, guys. Let me find the right camera angle. Hang on with me here. I'll find the right camera. Oh, sorry. What do I need to do for the cam? Oh, I know what it is. Hang on, hang on. Right over here. There, here's our starting grid. All right, let me get the right guy up here for first. Mr. Lee, sorry, you've been not watching anything here, but here we go. This is our leader. And that is Mr. Lee Smart. He is, oops, still not seen it, are you? There, now you should get going. There we go. Mr. Lee Smart has the pole today. Look at that livery, Benson and Hedges. And is that, what's that on the side of his car? I can't see. Very nice. And in second place, let's find him. Sylvain Dessart in the blue Ferrari. What has he got up there? He's got his own racing title. Of course, he is a big streamer. We'll find out about that on Thursday. And in third place in the BMW, look at that. We got a mixed leaderboard. Stuart Peckham in the BMW. Laszlo Nemeth in from the Netherlands in that. I just love this livery. Simple but effective in that McLaren. Laszlo Nemeth in fourth place. Laurent Rollet passing on the grass there, number 221 in another Ferrari. He is in fifth place. Mircea Paunov in the Marlboro Red Ferrari. Look at that. We know him in that Ferrari. He's got his flag on the side of his back wing there, isn't he? Terry Throwbridge in seventh place. Familiar colors for him. Jeremy Arobas, he's got a little maple leaf on the side of his wing. Brian Banks in the familiar red and white livery, 911. That's because he owns a 911. He jumped on that number ahead of all the other Porsche Club guys out of Edmonton. Last but not least, the multicolored Kevin Torrance from New Zealand. All right, let us get out of that stream. Let's go to the Helicam and up to the front. 10 guys in the race today. Less each week. Yeah, I know. Oh, Willie, you're ranked almost a 1/100000th. I got to take a look at my ranking. You might be one ahead of me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This race usually is a lot of fun to watch, though. So last week was really good. All right, let's just see who gets the better start between Lee and Sylvain. Here we go. It's coming up around the corner. There's the starting grids. There's the start-finish line. Green, green, green. There's green, green, green. We're going. And there is Lee. Is that Lee that got ahead? Oh, lots of changes there. The BMW is coming up. He's got the inside track. Oh, almost touched. Almost touched. How's it going around the back? Everything's good. Sylvain is in the blue car. Lee Smart is in the, so that starting grid, I think Laszlo. No, everybody's in the same grid. All right, let's just keep going down the lap. Oh, that is Laurent, and he is trying to keep ahead of. My button's going here. He's trying to keep ahead of Merche. See what's going on up at the front. Lots of action here. He's going to stay on the helicam because they're all very close together. Look at those top 6 cars are right behind. Looks like the BMW is trying to get by. Let's get into Stewart's car. He is trying really hard to get ahead of Sylvain. And Laszlo is not far behind there either. Stewart's going all over the place trying to get ahead of Sylvain. I like Stewart's team name. It's ACC Racing Nation. There's Laszlo trying to get through him. He's going to go through the board. Look at this. We got something happening. That is Merche passing Laurent. No, he's staying ahead of him. Whoa, little tap there by Laurent. It's okay. Yeah, I did pass him. All right. All right. Laurent wants to stay ahead, get ahead there. I'm going to just use my buttons here to get back and forth. What's going on back here? Not much. What's going on up at the top? That is Stewart still trying to get by Sylvain. That's going to be a battle for a while, it looks like. That's the BMW on the Ferrari. How are things happening at the back? Look at my gaps here. I'm going to just stay with this one for now. Early on in the race, very early on in the race. Looks like everybody's back behind there. Laurent's still trying to take that position back from Merche. Not getting it. Jeremy is trying to hassle his fellow Canadian, Brian Banks. Lots to go yet. Look at these guys are all close together. Anybody makes a mistake here, it's going to be something. Looks like Lee, though, is built up a lead. He's a second and a half ahead in the lead there for Lee. Ooh, Laurent just about lost it. Let's see up ahead what's going on from their point of view. Everybody's spreading out just slightly. Stewart just can't get Sylvain. Ferrari's great in the straights. Just watch this for a bit. Looks like Merche's making some progress on Laurent. On Laszlo, I should say. Everybody's spread out just slightly. So let's just, Jeremy's actually probably closer than anybody else to somebody. There's Jeremy right here. Oh yeah, he's close, all right. He wants to get ahead of Banks. Jeremy usually has better pace than Brian, but good battle here. McLaren on a Ferrari. Jeremy took that corner, first part of the chicane, a little bit better than Brian. Looks like he's got the pace. Just got to get by him. Brian had a little wiggle there. Here we go. This is the corner. Oh, Brian got something on him there. Opened up a slight gap. Nice smooth corner on Jeremy's part. Oh, something's happened up ahead. Laurent Roulette. He is trying to get by Merche again. Remember, Merche passed him about a lap and a half ago. And Merche's got slightly. Look at that, Laurent just lost it there. He's right. He was right up against him, and now he's a little bit further behind. But looks like Merche has caught up to Laszlo a little bit. Oh, up ahead, up ahead. The BMW is getting there for second place. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be a battle. There's the front runner up there in the yellow car. 30-minute race for those of you online, I'm sure, that are going to watch later. Everybody on the stream live knows this. 30-minute race. No pit stop. No pit stop. Merche is still harassing here. Pretty good battles. Pretty good battles. Nobody's changed position just yet. Remember, on the tower, it only updates when we go through a sector. Oh, looks like up ahead something happened there. Sorry. Oh, what happened there with Sylvain? Sylvain. Oh, Sylvain. Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong button there. Sylvain. Let's go back to Sylvain and go back 30 seconds to see what happened. What happened, Sylvain? You were being hassled by the BMW. Pretty. Oh. Is it going to be a tap? Oh, it just went wide. Then what happened? Hit the grass. Then couldn't get back on track. Very nice safe return, however. Just could not get back there. Oh my God, he's in 10th place. Is he not going to continue? And we're back to live action. Sorry, I didn't put the replay button on there. Don't think he had an issue in terms of a problem. He's going into the pits. Is he going to retire? Let's just see. Well, we'll see that in a minute. So that is a huge happening here. Huge happening. I don't think, unless he had a problem with his equipment, but did not look like there was a contact there. So where are we? We are with Panoff right now. So these three guys, if I look at the car behind, get on board. This is what's going on from trackside point of view. Ooh, well, I went a little wide there. Can't wait to get back on this track. Ooh, Jeremy's up. Jeremy, something happening here. Ooh, very close, very close. Brian's being so defensive. He's trying to stay ahead. Thank you, Willie. 4-0 Canada. Jeez, I forgot to tape it. Oh well. Jeremy is desperate to get by. Let's look at the best lap times here for a second. I'm going to have my eyes off the best lap time for Jeremy is 146.6. Best lap time for Brian is 146.4. Oh, just changed that to 146.2. But and Jeremy's best time is 145.8. I mean, Jeremy's been hampered by Brian, but he's got a way better lap time. Best lap time of the race is 144.10. Or sorry, 44.195. 44.195. And he is 2/10 up on Stuart Packham. Let's just go through everybody here. Hang on. I will get on board with Lee. Let's do a different camera angle. There is Lee Smart, our leader. We're going to go down the board here. Lee is in the lead by 3 seconds. Next is Stuart Packham. He is up on Laszlo Nemeth in 3rd place by almost 4 seconds. There's some happening back here though. Merche is not far back. And next is Laurent Roulette. Any of these three guys make a mistake, it's going to have huge consequences. Terry is 3 seconds back from that grouping. Brian Banks is 4 seconds back from Terry. But Jeremy is right up his tail. And Kevin Torrance is in 6th place, 6 seconds back. Sorry, Kevin, I got to get on this race to give you somebody to race with. And looks like Sylvain is going to retire. All right, let's just watch these 3 guys. These 3 guys are going to be our race of the day. 20 minutes left, 19 minutes left. Get on board with Merche. Is he going to make it happen here? He's going to make it happen here. They're side by side. Let's hang in there. No contact, please. Side by side around that corner. Merche is going to give up. Nobody's battling back. Now he's got the inside track. Hold on. Oh, man. He just went a little wide there, did Laszlo. Now look at this. Laurent is going to give it a crack here. Wow. Great action. Great action. I should get on TV 2 here. I think that's the better camera angle. Right there. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's taking another crack at it. There goes Murchie. He's got the inside again. Laszlo goes a bit wide, but no, it's coming back in. Geez, this is great action. And look at that right behind him. Laurent's trying to take advantage of it. Woo! We're having some fun here, aren't we? Maybe go to Helicam for a bit. That's all really far up. Geez, this is great. I told you guys this is good action. No, I know I'm not on VHS, Willie. Just old, not Willie, but Derek. VHS, that'd be fun. Got some old VHS tapes I should transfer to Discville. I have been using YouTube and Hulu here down in the States for a streaming service. I gotta admit, I don't like Hulu very much. It's giving me trouble. I'm gonna go back to YouTube TV, I think. Look at this racing action. Now we've got Terry has joined the parade here. You guys better be careful. Oh, there was some contact. And big contact. Oh, we're going to go back 30 seconds for that one. Replay. We are going to go back 30 seconds for that and see what happened. Let me go to Helicam if I can find it. There we go. And it looks like Merche is going to tap the back end there a little bit. We are in replay. Oh, just missed the breaking point. Woo! Told you if something happened there. Now, I'm sure Merche is going to wait for him to leave. There, we're back in action. Rid of the replay. Wow, that was something. All right, so now we've got Laurent, and where is the story? Terry is going to be chasing down Laurent. This is the view that Terry has. Now Terry's best time is 45.5, whereas Laurent's 45.2. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him. It's going to be interesting to see. And back here, Merche and Laszlo. That is Merche's look. Looks like he might have some problems. Let's take a peek at his hood. A little bit of paint, not too much. How about Laszlo? Can't tell from the back what he's got. So everybody's spread out a little bit. Jeremy's actually in 6th place now, still trying to get through on Banks. Banks opened up a bit of a lead. Let's see what the last laps were. Banks was a little bit slower, actually. They're pretty well neck and neck for best laps times, though. This is the closest gap we have. So let's just stick with it. Let's go to the TV view on Jeremy. Things have spread out slightly. How much time we got left? We're halfway through the race, basically. Yeah, Hulu, for you guys who are in the US that can use it, had a cheap sign-up rate for 3 months, so I did that. I'm only down here for 6 anyway. The only advantage to Hulu is it got a lot more sports as part of the base package, I think, than YouTube TV. YouTube TV is fine, though. YouTube TV gives you a great interface. The Hulu interface sucks. Still haven't figured out a few things. And it seems to have a few glitches in it, too. So, trouble with me is I can't go to satellite. One, it's pretty expensive anyway, but I need something I can cancel right away. I am probably going to start being one of the... There's a nickname for this when you have you know, Netflix, Primetime, all those other services, where you cancel one service for a few months and then use just the other service and then switch them for monthly fees and then just watch what accumulated by the time you're away. I think I'm going to try that. I'm sure they'll get wise to that. There's a nickname for how to do that, what you're doing. And if you can understand what I just said. But I'm sure at some point the... something's happening here. Stewart's catching up with Lee. There is Stewart. Let's go in his cockpit to see if he can see Lee Smart. Where is my cursor? I lost my cursor again. Lost my cursor totally. There it is. I want to get in the cockpit. There we go. So that is Lee, or Stewart can see Lee. Let's look at their best lap times. Looks like Lee had a problem. His last lap time was half a second slower than Stewart's, but he is got a best lap time that's probably 0.2 of a second better than Stewart. So there's something could happen there in the last few laps here, because Lee made one mistake. Now their last lap times were dead even. All right, let's go back to Jeremy and this Canadian battle right here. Come on, Jeremy. You've been chasing Brian the whole race. Gotta keep the pressure on Brian. Brian sometimes blinks. I'm very happy that my system is hanging together here for you guys on the stream, because it's been a little bit quirky lately, because I've been changing from one to a setup to another. So I'm hoping that system that I have, what was that? What did I call it, by the way? What was that name of that? Did I ever tell you what the name of that thing was? I'll tell you in 1 second. What was it called? It's a software for smart settings. Where is it? There it is. Display Fusion. That's what it's called. So Display Fusion gives you a whole bunch of different options for handling your windows, but the thing that I needed, and I needed to buy the version instead of the free version, is something that saves your settings. It lets you do different profiles for your screen settings. So it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier for me to switch between triple screens and quadruple, I guess, screens. I use 4 screens when I'm streaming here with you guys. How are we doing? We are just hanging in there. Stewart is not making too much inroads, but he's not losing any time to Lee. So if Lee makes another mistake, which he did, Stewart was half a second faster than Lee on the last lap. That's interesting. Let's just see what it looks like now for Stewart. It's always nice to look at their cockpit and say, how far behind? Look at that. That's a lot closer than it looked before. Let's just stay on board here with Stewart. Like I said, he had a 44.7 last lap, and Lee had a 45.2. So interesting. That's a little bit of pressure on Lee, because I'm sure he's watching the gap between him and second place. Everybody likes a podium. Everybody likes a podium. is closing in on Stewart. I'll keep an eye on Banks and Jeremy. While we're doing this, why don't we just go through and show everybody a little love in terms of there is Lee Smart, our leader. In second place is Stuart Backham. Did we lose Kevin Torrance there a second ago? I just noticed something. No, we didn't. In third place in the McLaren, the Ferrari is Laurent Rollet. In fourth place, Terry Throwbridge. Welcome, Terry. Brian Banks in fifth. Jeremy Arbas not so far behind in sixth. Laszlo Nemeth in seventh. He's 3 seconds behind there. Mircea Paunov is in eighth. We had that big incident earlier. And Kevin Torrance, ever present Kevin Torrance, in the ninth place. I just love your livery canners. Let's take another peek at it again. Very colorful, very colorful. Those aren't really Kiwi colors, mind you. Look more like Portugal or something. Very cool though, gotta admit. All right, let's get back on with Jeremy. Jeremy, put something out. Oh, it stopped you. You've got 8 minutes left. You just can't get by that super steady Brian Banks. Got to admit, Brian usually makes a mistake or two in his races. Hasn't made one yet. Ooh, hit that curb. Hit that curb again. A little hard, but no worse for wear there. Ferrari took it pretty nicely. Just love to see the steering inputs in this view. Jeremy takes that corner so nicely, smoothly. This one too, last time he's taken it quite smoothly. Let's see if he pushes it a little bit here. See the smooth? No, yep, a little correction there. This is one where you can sometimes try to make up some time, but doesn't help. He's got to get a good exit here. See if he can decrease that gap. Brian went a little wider than Jeremy did. Let's see if the gap can close a little bit. Doesn't look like it. That McLaren just can't catch up to the Ferrari. Looks like Lee Smart put in his best lap. That's a new fastest lap of the race, 1:44.37. But Stuart Backham is not far behind with 1:34 or 1:44.395. Although Stuart had some problems last lap, got a 1:45 up there. So the gap there at the top is now 3.6. Mircea is back at it with Laszlo. Maybe he wants to hit his other quarter panel. But there looks like they're going to catch up to each other. Let's see what kind of times we've got here. Mircea's best time was 1:44.2 compared to Laszlo's 1:45.2 compared to Laszlo's 1:45.5. But Mircea took 0.7 of a second out of Laszlo in the last lap, and look at that. I just looked back to see he is catching up big time. Big time. It's going to see if they're going to have this little action again. We've got about 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Jeremy's going to have to make a move soon. Fell behind a little bit there. Try and see if I'm going to get some interviews later. I'm going to get set up with the chat. I'm going to be missing action here for a second. Okay, I'm set. Let's see if we're going to get Lee, Stewart, or Laurent, the current podium. All right, I'm back looking at what's going on. Yeah, Murchie's caught up big time, big time, big time. And Jeremy's still trying to get by. Up ahead, everybody is spread out quite a bit. Murchie's really close now, really close now. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see if he can hang. Oh, Laszlo let him by. Oh, Laszlo. Oh, that is an indication he did not want to tackle Murchie. That's a statement on Laszlo's part, I think, from what he felt happened earlier in the race. That enough of that, Murchie. I ain't letting that happen again. What about the standings? Is that what is happening? His issue was. Let me see if I can look at the standings a little bit here. Not sure I can see that. Take a peek if I can find the standings. Is that what's going on here? I'll tell you in 1 second here. Laszlo is in 5th place. Murchie is in 3rd. Laszlo is very close to Sylvain Dessart. That is why he is not going to... Oh, yeah, this Mr. Molesky here, he is amazing analyst. So there's a strategy. Laszlo says, hey, I can get ahead of Sylvain because Sylvain's out of the race, so I ain't going to let Murchie ruin my race. Good strategy on your part, Laszlo. Very nicely done. All right, this is it for the race today. I think these two guys are what is our action for the rest of the race. I'm still here. I'm just a big yawn here. Ooh, excuse me. Come on, Jeremy. You got to pull out the stops right now. Come on, let's go. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's catching up a little bit on the straight here. Is he going to take a peek? Is he going to take a peek? Not really. But look what behind here. Murchie and Laszlo are catching up with these two guys. So we don't have much time left. I don't think they're going to be able to catch them. And Laszlo here is just laying back, so that's no good. I don't know if Murchie is going to catch up to Jeremy and harass Jeremy a little bit. But this is a battle for 5th and 6th place. Jeremy just can't hang with Brian. He's doing an excellent job not making any... Oh, Jeremy just made a mistake. He straddled that sausage and it unsettled his car. Murchie wanted to take advantage of it, but he slid. Oh, now he's going to try to get in there. He's going to try. Oh, be careful. Last lap of the race, Jeremy just waited at one mistake. Leader's on the last lap. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I heard that in my speaker. Murchie's going to give it a shot here. I think now Jeremy's on the defensive. He's been on the offensive for so long. Brian's breathing a sigh of relief. He is going to finish in 5th place. Got one more lap to go. Murchie's going to make it. Murchie's going to try here. He's going to try, I'm sure. He just wants to race. Wants to get another couple of points in there. How important were those points to him? I forgot. I'm just going to take another quick peek. Murche needs lots of points. That's not going to help him that much. I'm not so sure why he's battling so hard. He just loves to race, I think. Jeremy loves to race too. Here we go. Here we go. Be careful, Murche. Oh, Murche does it again. Again. Oh. Oh, and Laszlo has a drive-through. Oh, my smokes. Murche. Naughty guy. That is not good. All right, last lap of the race. Let's just go back here. Where is Lee? He's coming around the corner. We're going to get his view on this start-finish line. Is this the right camera angle? There it is. Lee Smart and Stuart Packham. Way to go, Lee. Nice job showing me the flashing. And in third place, Laurent Roulette. Laszlo's going to get a drive-through, so he's probably going to end up in last place. Murche, of course. And Terry Throwbridge coming through here. And there's Terry. Oop, did I get that? Yep, there's Terry going by. Brian Banks, is he going to give us a flash? Give us a flash. And there's Laszlo. He's got to serve his drive-through. Jeremy coming through right here. No flashes because he's not happy. And Murche last place. Wow. Sylvain. Sylvain had a accelerator problem. That is right. I thought there was something going on there. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, that is the end of the race, folks. Let me see for a couple of minutes to see if we get anybody on the podium. Not a podium, but for an interview. That was the same finish as last week, folks. I know because I didn't have to retype it. I'm just watching the chat line here, see if somebody jumps in and wants to talk. They may not have think that it's being live streamed because I wasn't on the race. I wasn't on the pre-race meeting, so I have a feeling they don't know that I'm streaming. Anyway, so we're going to sign off today. So big news, next Friday, I'm going to try doing an LMS live stream with our eSeniors folks, and maybe whoever else is in, I said LMS, LMU, Le Mans Ultimate. And I'll see you next Monday on the stream. I'll see you next Saturday on the race. Look out for me. Bye now. See you next week.